This is Love Notes, daily devotions from Holy Trinity Lutheran Church. Grace and peace to you. We continue with readings from St. Augustine's Confession. It begins today with a question, but what do I love in loving you? When we love God, what is it that we love? We can't really see God. We can't talk about God in terms of an idol or a statue on our desk. God is beyond our understanding and grasp in so many ways, and yet revealed to us, of course, in Jesus Christ. So what is it that we love when we love God? Augustine, the trained rhetorician that he is, says, well, first, let me tell you what it's not. It's not the beauty of material things or any attractiveness of this time-bound world. Not the pale gleam of the light, this light here, which is so friendly to these physical eyes of mine, are not the sweet melodies of every sort, not the agreeable aromas of flowers and perfumes and spices, not manna or honey on the tongue, and not a body welcome in a physical embrace. It's not those things. But interestingly enough, we often get caught up in thinking that that is God. I don't know how many times I've been told that, Pastor, I don't go to church anymore, but out on the golf course, I know that God exists. It's such a beautiful place. Or I stand at the Grand Canyon and I'm overwhelmed by the Grand Canyon. Augustine understands that these are material things and you can't love those things. You can recognize their beauty, you can recognize their source. But that's not what it means to love God. To love God as the beauty on a golf course, to love God as the beauty of the Grand Canyon or the stars at night is not to love God. It is to love something short of God. He says, I don't love these things in loving my God, but I do love a certain light, a certain voice, and a certain fragrance, and a certain food, and a certain embrace in loving my God. This is the light, the voice, the fragrance, the food, the embrace of the person I am within. It is the eternal within the thing that I love. It is the source of the thing that gives me pleasure and delight that I love. On the golf course, it is the created grandeur and beauty which is comprehended, likely to send me off the course and running to a house of praise so that I can sing. We don't love the thing itself, but the thing that made it, the thing that's essence is found in it, the thing that is true about it, the thing that is beautiful, the thing as it gives praise to God. I don't love animals. I don't love trees. I love the God who they attest to. And if you don't think trees sing praises, then you don't understand that a tree sings praises in being the tree, in coming to life in the spring and showing its leaves and budding of flowers, and in the cycle of the summer. And finally, in the fall, in dropping those leaves and submitting itself to the cycle of life and death that God made. We don't love the thing itself because trees get cut down, golf courses get turned into housing developments or something. Fragrances pass away. Where something that space does not contain radiates, and something sounds that time doesn't snatch away, that's what we want to love. Something sheds a fragrance that the wind doesn't scatter. something that has a flavor that gluttony doesn't diminish. Something clings that the full indulgence of desire doesn't sunder, doesn't tear apart. This is what I love in loving my God, that which is eternal in the things that I see that aren't. God has created everything for enjoyment and pleasure, but we have to be careful not to love the thing and forget to love the Creator, the one who gives it life and the one who exists beyond its existence. And the same is true for our family and our loved ones. I love my spouse with all my heart, but I love her because she is a manifestation of God. And the things that I love about my spouse, my son, my church, are those things that will last beyond the time when they no longer are. Those things are the good, and they live eternally in God's presence. Amen.